Hey everyone, welcome back to the live gameplay series. We're going to see what we can do in the Borsig today. It wasn't a very tough choice to decide what to play. I just kind of went, okay, what do I feel like playing right now? And I think that if I was going to do another random all by myself, I'd do this. And next time I'm pushing towards the 110, but I may or may not wait to record that until after you guys see this, or see the first one in the T10 and vote accordingly. But let's see, as I said previously, you can go ahead and vote on which tank you want me to play in the comments below on spacegk.com. There is a link at the top of the page called Tank List, and you can go there and see all the tanks I have. I have approximately 75 different tanks to choose from, so choose wisely, and please don't request tanks that I don't have, because I cannot play them. Don't just assume that I have them. It takes you like 30 seconds to go look at the list. You can use Control F when you're on the page to look to see if I have a specific tank too. So go for it. Go check that out. Then comment below as to what you want to see next. And if I play the 110 next, then it's because I decided to play it. Just because. And if it's not the 110 next, then well, that's because you guys voted otherwise. Alright, but back to the Borsig. So, long story short with the, not really short, but Borsig, what is it all about? It is a tank destroyer on a Kleenex box, a really big Kleenex box. It is armored like a Kleenex box anyway, and the whole line, the whole tank destroyer line here, this line of the Germans, is armored like artillery. It's absolutely horrible, all the way down from the Martyr and the Martyrs, all the way to the Nashorn, Sturmil, the Borsig, the Waffenträger Panzerfehr, and the Waffenträger 100, which is getting replaced in 9.15. This is recorded at 9.14.1. Now, hopefully they don't have 9.15 out before this episode comes out, but we'll see. They are all paper, only exception being the hull on the Waffenträger being really tough, but the actual turret part, extremely paper thin. And these things like to break, most of these tanks in this line like to break really easily. I mean, you shoot them in the turret and they have a broken gun. You shoot them in the hull somewhere and they're on fire and have a destroyed engine, and it's like, makes you want to carry 2 repair kits sometimes, but at the same time it does catch on fire occasionally, so I do just stick with the standard consumables of repair kit, first aid kit, and fire extinguisher, always in the same order for my quick using actions. And I decided to go with premium just because it's a tank I play a lot, and also lots of things like to break on it, so usually it's not just me repairing only the track. If it was usually just the track, then I'd go with a standard repair kit. But some standard equipment too, camo net, just to make it a little more stealthy, which I would definitely recommend. Gun rammer I would definitely recommend as well. And the gun laying drive, just because aiming quick is nice, especially since I do have the big gun on here. You could argue that the smaller 12.8 centimeter gun is better because it does have a quicker rate of fire, but it also has a lower alpha. And for me personally, I find the 15 centimeter does fit my playstyle a little bit better, which is to be sneaky, fire a shot, don't care if you get spotted, hide behind solid cover if you can, and just kind of pray after that. And it seems to be working out all right for me. That is 1 mark there. Don't be confused by the 3 stripes. But let's get into it, and we will do 2 battles today, unless the first one is a draw, in which case that's a long battle already. We'll cut it there. And we'll see what happens. Oh boy, it's a tier 10 battle. We are having bad luck with all these tier 10 battles so far, aren't we? It was both tier 10 battles last time, and it's going to be both tier 10 battles today, I bet. But we will see. That's okay with the Borsig though, and this thing, looking at this has a 750 damage alpha, if it'll let me show you that. There we go, 750 damage average with the standard rounds, same with the premium rounds of course. High explosive, it's a whole other story. We probably won't use them unless we're trying to kill a tank that has like less than 100 health points, and we need to get the guaranteed kill. Penetration, 215, that's not too bad for a tier 8. And we'll see what happens. I don't use too many premium rounds on this thing, pretty much just when I'm shooting at the tier 10 heavies and the well-armed tank destroyers that I need to be able to hurt, and this is kind of a scary map for me in this thing. I'm never 100% sure what to do, and they have 2 artillery that have the autoloaders, 2 French autoloaders, which I have one of those myself. Maybe one day I'll play one of those if you guys would like, but I'll probably wait for you guys to vote for it if that's the case. And we already have an ally that drowned. Oh, great. Maybe he thought he could get across, or maybe he just didn't want to play anymore. Perfect. Thought that mod 1 was going for a swim there too. He is not. So, sometimes I like to sit in the field in this thing, other times I go to the city. Probably a smarter idea to go into the field, to be honest. And we'll see what happens. These French autoloader artillery that they have on the enemy team We have one as well. They do have a 75-second reload initially, but then they have a 4-round clip with 6 seconds between each round. And that was the scary part, sticking my side out here. If a heavy tank comes around the corner, it'll be this corner right here. That's what I would personally do if I was on their team in a heavy tank. I would peek around this corner right from the beginning, try to catch anybody down here off guard, and we just blew his track off. And we had our engine destroyed already. I didn't think twice about it, but I'm pretty sure he would have been reloaded before our track was, or our engine was fixed. Even then, I don't want to damage the engine the whole time, so we went and quickly repaired that. Maybe we should load a high explosive round for this. See his blow his track off, keep it blown off, load a high explosive round, and we can do probably 200-300 damage to him with each high explosive shot, which isn't the most efficient thing, but if that's all we can do, then sure. 28, keep him tracked. Oh, he's fixed it. Alright. Gets fired. Is he still side scraping? He is. Perfect. 332. Nice. It's a little bit more effective than I thought, which is perfect. Wait for the next one to reload. This is one of the reasons why it's good to carry high explosive rounds. Try to keep an eye on the map and stuff. Ooh! Artillery? This might be our death right now. Come on, fix the track, fix the track.
Let's go.
Artillery, were we spotted, or was that just a lucky shot by him? Maybe he saw that we backed up here before and took a shot there. Or else he was aiming for the 28 and missed. Low's there, I can't really help the 28. And I'm spotted by this low. Uh-oh. Got the high explosive loaded still too. Thank you for killing him. And now we die. We die a very gruesome death. Or he dies first. We're probably still gonna die, but oh yeah, we're dead. This guy first though. Well, the heals AMX first. Boo! So we had 3 shots that did damage, 2 of them being high explosive rounds, and the other one being killing shots, only 1200 damage. Not that great, to be honest. Let's see what our team is up to. Artillery's back here. Our team looks like we're probably going to die. I should have went to the field right at the beginning. Looks like they could use the help anyway. Looks like there's a tier 10 and a tier 8 medium tank in the field versus our 1 tier 10. So that would have been probably quite helpful. But then again, City fell too, so I think either way, I would have been, I don't think I could have killed the other 10 tanks to make up for it. So, tis what it is. Hopefully the next one will be better. But let's see, it's always fun to watch the artillery at the end. A lot of people are like, what are you talking about? That's so boring. But I don't really like what they're doing, because artillery is known for having absolutely horrible gun depression. And the French, for example, it has none. So trying to shoot someone when you're pointing your gun upwards slightly like this on a hill, that's kind of tough. So let's see what happens here. That M41 can just sit there, fire back, and do nothing about it. And I think that that chat may have realized that. But they are both dead, and explosion sounds sound different underwater, apparently. That was kind of muffled more. Alright, and AMX, we killed him, so it doesn't matter what we did, but blew his track off. Low, we hit both of them each once with a high explosive round. One observation device, and the other one damaged his turret and blew off his track. Alright, well, not a whole lot we could do. This time we'll hopefully get a different map. If I get the same map, I won't be happy. Alright, airfield. Mixed feelings about this one too. There's a lot of different maps, and each map is good in a certain class. But I don't feel that every map is good in every class. That and people's playstyles, including my own, vary a little bit, and you are often better on one map than another map, whereas another player might be better on the map that you're not as good at. So, we'll see what happens here. It's a tier 8 battle though, so that's good. The only thing that we're really going to have a hard time with for armor would probably be the IS-3 and the 28 prototype. Super Pershing 2, I suppose. E26, E4. That's the Super Pershing if you don't know. But otherwise, Tiger P armor, not worried about it. 54 mod 1 armor, not too worried about it. It could be a problem, but I'm not too worried about it, as I said. I could go back there and hide with the other TDs, but I'd like to do something a little bit different. Sometimes it gets me killed really quick, usually by artillery, which there is 2 of on this team. On their team, anyway. 2 on their team, 3 on ours. But other times it works out quite well, so we'll see what happens. All depends how pushy their team is, too. I'm going to sit over here in the bush. There's a little bit of cover here, so I should be alright from artillery. Sometimes I try that side, but it's got less artillery cover, so by the time I get spotted, I'm pretty much dead. And then I just have to hope that some of them will be stupid enough to peek. Otherwise, I might not get much damage done, and we're going to be sitting here for a while. And also hope that our team doesn't just push over and annihilate them, because then we get no damage either. Well, I'm finding it kind of concerning that we're not seeing any of them in the north right now. Let's see what else turns up in the next 30 seconds or so. Can't hit in there. They might come around this corner too, but we will see. Just gotta make sure we keep our eyes peeled. Alright, 37. You coming back up or no? This is Pershing putting himself in a spot we can hit him. Maybe. Oh, hi, Mod 1s. Who wants to get shot? 600! That's a low roll. 750 average, come on. And there's a couple more tanks there that would love to shoot at me, too. Are they looking at me? Tiger P is not. Can't tell where the 37's looking. He's unspotted. Ooh, 680 ammo rack. Not that we really needed it, but he shot me twice, but that's worth it. I'll take the 219 damage over... Oh, another ammo rack. Or what I did. Let's accept this commander. No third ammo rack, and we rolled a little bit low. I think we might have killed him. If we didn't low roll. Or yeah, roll low. Low roll. Same idea, I guess. Have to make sure artillery doesn't get to predict our movements either. I think it's just a super over here now. Hopefully he'll come around this corner. No, he might not. He's probably scared. Can't blame him. I would be too. I would be asking for mercy if I were him right now, because he's going to die up there. Unless my team just leaves him alone. But unfortunately for him, my team also includes me, so if he comes around this corner, I'm not leaving him alone. And the Bulldog's on our team too, so... Alright, time to move on. Oh, is this Fury going to a spot where I can shoot him? Come on, Fury. Oh! That's another problem with this gun. It does have that slow velocity shell too. It's a little bit lower than a lot of other tanks, so it makes aiming at targets, especially moving targets, actually just moving targets at a distance, a little bit difficult. Plus its accuracy isn't the best, so. But when you're slowly backing up a hill, it doesn't really help you too much. If you are the one being shot at. Alright, so we're already doing a little bit better than last time. We're at 2,000 damage. Hopefully I can get a couple more shots in. But if not, then I can live with that. Come on, climb the hill now. This thing not really known for its speed either. It is very stealthy though, and that's something really good. I couldn't really use it too well up there, because there wasn't an actual bush for me to hide behind. There was one against the rock, but it wasn't really in a good position for me to use. But otherwise, you can sit in a few bushes 300 meters away shooting at people, and sometimes they won't spot you. Depends on what they are. And a few other things, but Yeah. Let's see what we can find up here. I'm gonna go to this ledge here, with the bushes here. Oh, AT-7 is here. I thought he was on the side of that big mound. Hopefully we can hit one of the heavy tanks over there retreating. Or else the back of this guy would be acceptable even. Sorry, Bulldog, but we're stealing your kill. There's an IS. Reload faster. Artillery, don't hit us. Oh, is he looking at me? No, he's not. Boom! Oh, there's 2 more shots we asked for. I would like to go looking for the others. The Borsig and the artillery have not been spotted. Never mind. It's behind the buildings. Don't know if I'll get a shot at him. Maybe I should move in there. But is he going to make his appearance here? Go for the Bulldog? Let's move in. Carefully. Kind of late in the battle to ask me for a platoon guy. Although for all I know, they're subscribers asking. Won't be the first time, that's for sure. Well, if I'm going for the Borsig, the next one after this is going to be a high explosive. Not that it really matters, I guess. Actually, they're both going to be high explosive. It's going to be artillery, and the Borsig, the only way I can kill him with one shot is if it's a high explosive round. So hopefully I can catch him off guard here. Artillery's going that way. I should have gone that way in the first place. Oh well. I should have known. So I'm going to assume this Borsig does not have a high explosive round loaded. I don't even know if he has the big gun. So hopefully there's no one-shotting going on here. This could hurt. That's an 830 roll. And he's got the small guns, who's going to reload first. Let's duck into cover. Is he coming for me, or he's going for whoever he can get? Ah, there we go. We finished him off. 3,700 damage. I'll take that. Yeah, just gotta... Their tanks with long reloads, just make sure that... Because typically they have a higher alpha damage, just make sure that you can trade with your enemies at least one shot each. So if they shoot you, make sure you shoot them back every time that they shoot you. And if you can shoot them more than you shoot that, then they... If you can shoot them more than they shoot you, then usually you're in pretty good shape. Assuming that you have an equal or bigger gun. So 3,700 damage, top of the team for damage done, just like the second game last time, in the last episode. Perfect. And I can live with that. So that makes up for the first game again, just like the last episode did. I'd prefer if the first game was better, to be honest, because people are going to see the first game and go, oh, this guy actually kind of sucks, and then they're going to leave, and then I'll be all sad, and yeah. But would have made money regardless if we had a premium account or not. What do we do for module damage? Ooh, 7 to the Borsig. We shot him twice. Once with a high explosive round. Was the second one an armor piercing round? Did I change the ammo types? I think so, but I might not have. I'd have to go back and look. And I can't do that while I'm still recording. So let's see. Ooh, oh, all right. So the first round damaged his engine. The second round destroyed his engine, and it killed him anyway, so irrelevant. And driver, gunner, loader. So that's 3 of his 4 crew members dead too. Probably some with the second round. Radio, kind of irrelevant. If my radio's damaged, I never ever repair it. The only time it ever gets repaired is if I have a premium repair kit. It just happens to get fixed with everything else. And I suggest you do the same unless it is actually causing you problems, which if you have allied tanks, for example, that are not showing up on your minimap anymore that should be, then use it. Use your repair kit on that. But typically at this tier, radios are good enough that you don't really need it. And ammo rack damage on the mod 1. See, we almost got a 3rd ammo rack in that game. Well, 2 done by us, but a 3rd one on their team within that little group. I've ammo racked a mod 1 before by shooting it in the side of the turret from a distance with like a Type 59, or I think it was a medium tank of some sort, probably a 59. And he went kaboom, and it saved my platoon mate's life because he was going to die by him, which is kind of funny. But AT-7 damages or destroyed his fuel tank, so he would have been on fire if it wouldn't have killed him. I wonder if that uses your premium for fire extinguisher. I don't think it does, but who knows? Maybe it does. And damaged his engine, also killed him. and ammo rack. Kaboom! Did we do his full health points and damage? 680? What do they have for health points? I think it's 680, is it not? I do have one of those, so I can check. So yeah, 680. But alright, that is that, and I do have, not having this episode, but I do have enough experience, or I have researched the Panzer IV already, and maybe I'll move on to that and get the Grill 15 that's replacing the Waffenträger E100 after this, and 915 as well, but not today. I only have a few credits because I've been selling tanks. There's a few tanks in here in my tank list that I still need to sell because I reached the maximum you can sell in one day. Apparently it's 5, I think. I knew that from a long time ago, but I was reminded of that earlier today when I was selling tanks and updating my tank list for you guys. But anywho, thanks for watching again, everyone. I will see you next time. Remember to vote for which tank you want to see down in the video description there, and you can go over to spacegk.com and you can check out my mod pack there if you want to get that and see what it's all about. And you can also see the list of tanks that I have, the whole 75 of them that I have sitting in my garage all ready to go, and I will play any of them. So hope to see you there. Leave a like for the video if you enjoyed, please, and I'll see you later. Bye.